What if the greatest lost world was not lost at all? During the last ice age, Earth followed rules unlike anything today. Yet everything living there depended upon those frozen rules every day. One change in the ice immediately transformed countless lives somewhere else. But what kept that entire frozen world alive for thousands of years? Every answer waited somewhere inside that frozen world. As glaciers advanced, familiar ground quietly disappeared beneath endless frozen silence. Their advance forced rivers toward entirely different directions across the continent. Those rivers reshaped where the first resilient plants could survive each season. Fresh grazing lands attracted immense herds seeking dependable nourishment. Their movements revealed new routes across lands hidden beneath today's seas. Human groups recognized those opportunities before distant horizons closed once again. One frozen change quietly transformed every journey that followed afterward. Animals followed changing landscapes wherever opportunities quietly appeared. Human groups recognized changing paths through careful observation. Survival demanded understanding nature's changing patterns every season. Every successful journey depended upon reading the land wisely. Small decisions determined whether entire groups survived winter. Nothing about this world rewarded hesitation for very long at all. The first answer appeared when the ice itself refused to stay still. Its slow advance erased familiar ground, creating new possibilities. Rivers abandoned old courses, transforming every surrounding landscape. Fresh vegetation appeared only where those new waters allowed life. Great herds immediately followed those changing opportunities across the frozen world. Predators followed the herds because every movement created another chance. Human groups watched the same migrations before risking their own journeys. Every correct decision depended upon understanding what changed before everyone else. Reading the landscape became more valuable than resisting its transformations. One movement of ice quietly decided countless lives far beyond itself. But was the moving ice the whole answer? Every difficult season tested whether remembered paths still led toward survival. Successful journeys became lessons for every migration afterward. Shared experience revealed dangers long before they appeared across familiar routes. Every remembered warning changed the next decision before danger returned again. Survival endured because every lesson immediately shaped another successful journey. Familiar routes disappeared beneath expanding snow and advancing glaciers. Old pathways vanished while new journeys suddenly became possible. Every transformation challenged assumptions from previous successful migrations. Adapting repeatedly became the only dependable strategy within this changing world. How did the animals master a world constantly refusing to stand still? Massive herds reached places smaller animals could never survive alone. Their arrival quickly changed every nearby source of food and movement. Fresh grazing disappeared faster than the land could restore itself. The herds moved onward, forcing every follower to move as well. Predators and people faced the same decision: follow or lose opportunity. Human groups watched those migrations before choosing their own direction carefully. Leaving too early wasted precious effort across enormous frozen distances. Leaving too late often meant arriving after every opportunity had vanished. Observation became as valuable as strength within this demanding frozen world. Every successful choice depended upon recognizing change before everyone else did. Leaving too late often meant arriving after the landscape had already changed. Every movement quietly reshaped another life somewhere beyond the visible horizon. Every change immediately reached climates, rivers, animals, and human journeys. One consequence quietly became another across the entire frozen world. Understanding one change naturally revealed the next already beginning. Even distant changes eventually reached places seemingly untouched by the ice. Rivers shifted, migrations redirected, and opportunities appeared elsewhere. Every consequence prepared another transformation before anyone recognized it. This frozen planet lived because nothing stayed permanently unchanged. But what happened when that living world itself began changing? Temperatures slowly shifted, changing rules every generation once trusted completely. Retreating glaciers uncovered unfamiliar ground waiting to shape new possibilities. Animals explored those openings before familiar feeding grounds disappeared forever. Human groups faced unfamiliar choices as migrations changed direction. Old experience remained valuable only when tested against the changing landscape. Each successful decision revealed another challenge waiting beyond the next season. Every adaptation immediately reshaped the opportunities that followed afterward. Nothing returned to what previous generations had always considered familiar. A different world quietly emerged through countless connected decisions and changes. Each generation faced a world changing faster than inherited experience alone. Ancient roots disappeared, while unfamiliar landscapes slowly became the new reality. Every adaptation quietly created another consequence across the frozen world. Then the balance holding that entire world together slowly began changing. The great ice retreated, and every connected system changed with it. Rivers, animals, landscapes, and people all entered a different world together. So what had this entire journey truly been revealing? The last ice age was never merely a colder chapter of history. It was a complete living world with its own natural balance. That world disappeared, but its transformation never truly ended. The planet surrounding us was shaped by everything that happened there. We still live inside the consequences of that ancient world. Every familiar landscape carries part of its forgotten story. The last ice age never truly disappeared from Earth. It simply became the world we inherited. And we are still writing its story today. Its legacy became our beginning. Its landscapes became ours. Its journey became ours. The lost world remained. It became home. If you're looking to grow or live better, explore our curated collection of trusted recommendations. You'll find the link in the description and the pinned comment.